Hi guys, how you going? Campbell here from Autodidactic Channel. Hope you're having an amazing day. Now today I wanted to talk about star forts, and what I really wanted to get into was more on the shapes of star forts, because when you start looking at a lot of them, you can notice lots of them. There's a very they all have the same design. Well, there's certain different design elements that they have. So I thought we'd have a look at it, because just looking at the different shapes just reminded me of a few things. So this is going to be part one of a couple of videos at least. So this is a nice star fort, and as we can see in the middle here we have a hexagon, very common. Another hexagon in the middle there, and then we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all hexagons. This one's just had the sides cut off it. And then we've got these spear-headed ramparts popping out and a nice 5-sided star around it. And you'll see there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. There is another indent here. There would have been, but they built a pathway through it. So it's like there's almost another star underneath that's been, sort of turned so that you can see the corners popping out from underneath. And you see that a lot as well in star forts. Now this is an ice crystal. This is from Dr. Emoto, who you've probably heard of him. He freezes ice crystals and with different emotions. He basically gives the water different emotions just in different ways. He'll either talk to it or even stick words on them, things like this, leave them for a few days and then freeze them, flash freeze them, and take photos of the ice crystals under a microscope. So that's an ice crystal, and that's a nice, that's a good happy feeling ice crystal. And as you can see, we've got a hexagon and then a 6-pointed star inside, and we've got these. They do look reminiscent of those spear point, ramparts, what I'm calling ramparts. What do you reckon? This is the ice crystal for love. Found this very interesting. So as you can see, again, we've got a nice hexagon in the middle, another hexagon in there. Got these on each corner. We have like these florid things popping out, but we also have some of them in the middle. So like this one, and this big angle on it. Now they look like the crowns that you see around coming off star forts. And in here, I just found all these angles very, very interesting. It's like a double wall there, isn't it? And this is an ice crystal. And see, even on the inside here, it looks like it's got these ramparty type things. So what do you think, people? Almost looks moated, doesn't it? So I found that one really interesting, and that's for love. So this is what I'm thinking, guys, is these star forts. These were built by a previous civilization. Let's just call them Tartarians, just for ease of language, because, I mean, what does antediluvian even mean anymore, right? But yes, so these star forts were good. What I think was going on is I think there was some kind of energy transducer. So they were put around on energy points, basically to equalize the energy and just to create harmony, keep everything flowing, keep the energy good. And then, of course, they're all over the place. So this was the society. They weren't building in grids and building skyscrapers and things. They were building things that look like this, that look like love. All right, and then obviously something's changed, right? So look at this one again. Okay, if we go back, look at this, right? Look at this. This is a 5-pointed, not a 6-pointed, but same thing. Got a pentagon in the middle. Got these, we could call them flority things, the spearhead ramparts or whatever coming off. Have the moat, as in per the last picture, you know, like a moat. I find this very interesting. What do you think? Here's just another one that has a very defined star in the middle, six pointed, and you can, with this one, you can see that it's, I'm not sure if it's just the way it's been cut or something, but see how it's kind of bigger on this side and smaller on this side? You see that a lot as well in star forts. And of course we can see the hexagon in the middle. This is just to show that these are all good emotion ice crystals. So basically it's all been water that's had, you know, good words taped to it, or it's had, you know, people, you know, hold the glass of water and think good thoughts, or just tell it every day that it's beautiful, or it's, you know, that they love it or whatever. And yeah, after a few days they take photos and it looks like this. So, you know, look at this. The hexagon. You know, this one looks like it's got one of the crowns on it, popping off. Passion's just kind of exploding out there. All very symmetrical. Lots of angles, lots of triangles, lots of Platonic solids. This is joy. You can see it looks a lot more intricate. We've got the hexagon at the outer walls, and there's actually little triangles and stuff. It's not the best contrast, but yeah, it's just the way it's made up. It's just these little, you know, triangles, like disconnected ramparts, and, you know. So this is the thing. I think, you know, with frequency and energy, frequency it just has a message to it. You know, so frequency can be energy, it can be sound, it can be verbal, you know, it can be, yeah, energetic, a feeling that we get. And these are the representations in water of that frequency. And you see what the good frequencies look like. Now this is a photo. On the left is an ice crystal frozen from a severely polluted, or from severely polluted water. The one on the right is the same water refrozen after having been blessed by Dr. Emoto. You can only see the difference. And he has blessed it, so that was just intention. Just energy, guys. Everything is energy at its base. I might do some videos on that. Quantum physics, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so look at this picture, and then, I don't know, what do you think? This is nice, pristine star. And this is a picture I found. You find these a lot. This is actually from Sardinia, this one. Let's see. We've got these funny irregular walls, more sort of circular. No form to it. I don't know. The reason I put this on here is I'm not saying that this is some kind of evil fort. I'm just saying that's what, because this looks like a citadel. Obviously it's got circular towers in it, but it looks like, you know, fairly sort of star forty with a citadel and an outer. But it's obviously been destroyed, polluted. You know, all the goodness is gone. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Here's another nice star fort, moated, nice and symmetrical. You know, they're everywhere, guys. This is Hindu art, or Vedic. It looks very old, but, you know, Hindu or Vedic tradition art, and we've got a nice six-pointed star. And no, that is not the Star of David, guys. Hinduism and the Vedas go back way before Judaism was even thought of. So yeah, 5-pointed star. So these are like sacred signs, you know, sacred signs, sacred geometry. It is, it's sacred geometry, and I will get into that as well. Here's another one. As you can see, we have the pentagon, these nice bits coming off just like in the ice crystals. And see how this one's starting to explode out a bit on the side? You see that a lot. it looks like there's nothing hidden under here. You do see that where they go out to one side. And this is another, this is like a mandala, I guess. It looks like it's a stamp, actually. But I found it's Hindu, but this is the same kind of thing. So I've got these points, but this was more to show you the overlays, you know, how they overlay. Excuse me, it's the same amount of points, but yeah, these ones that they're obviously being turned 90 degrees. That's just another image just to sort of show you the layering they do. Always got these pointy bits which do look like the big star cities. Ring around the outside, lots more pointy bits, and around, you know, pointy bits out here. This is all Hindu art, and this is all based on, you know, ancient arts. This is called the Sri Yantra, and as you can see, lots of triangles. I've got these rhomboid shapes in here as well, circles, outer circles, and this, you'll find this on so many mandalas, this symbol, always sort of in different things. But this, you know, find a lot of square citadel. I'm just wondering, is this all the same thing? Is this based on the same ideology, the same knowledge? Because this is that Sri Yantra symbol, but in 3D. Someone's made a 3D model of it. And again, see how it's got levels, and they're on different angles, all of them. They look like they're lined up, but you know, so some are different, but this one. But yeah, see the levels? Got those different levels. Here you can see it again. The citadel type thing on top. All these different levels. So do we see that out there? This is just to show you that starburst thing again. Starburst off to the side. But this is a better one. So see the levels. This one is a bit uncovered. These bits are retrofitted, these rounded bits. But see how there's different levels here to this. So, you know, what else is under the ground for that? And again, okay, I've got the nice square on top. Got all these triangles. And I've got these different levels going down. Right, so shapes, guys, shapes and star forts, and this is the Platonic solids, and you'll see, you know, there's 5, but they're made up really of 3 shapes, which is a triangle, square, and a pentagon. And of course, we see those shapes all through the star forts, the 5 Platonic solids. So now, are these a 2D representation, you know, incorporating things like the Platonic solids, knowledge of ancient, you know, geometry and sacred geometry, things, you know, which is what the Sri Yantra and all these other symbols on the mandalas and everything are. And then we've got the ice crystals, which is showing us what energy looks like when it's been frozen. What that signal looks like, the frequency. And it looks a lot like these star forts. So were these energy transducers of some kind? This is what I'm thinking. Were they to stabilize energy, to draw energy out? Because this is why they're all different, and they're all in different places. They're all different because they're on different frequencies. They're on different energy vortexes. So they need to be different. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. There's a lot more going on here than just building that. And 100% these have nothing to do with war. That's just another lie spread by those who wish to control us, just trying to program us and tell us that we're the ones that want war and death and destruction, and that we're the violent ones, when the truth is it's not the people that start these wars, it's the people in power, the governments and the people behind them that start these wars. So this is who we are. Okay, and the people who are in control at the moment are trying to hide this first of all, but they're also trying to destroy it. So yeah, guys, there we go. Star forts and shapes, ancient shapes, crystals, energy, all that kind of stuff. Part one, I'll get into part two soon, but before we do, I'll just leave you a quick teaser of an amazing video that I found. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have an amazing day, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.